Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Katrina and welcome back to this segment of Catching Up with my friends. I am yet again excited to host another episode, especially today as my best friend Mica will be joining us in this episode. So Mica and I went to the same high school and college, and we became closer in college as we were in the same class, and we've shared a lot of things, did the same activities together since then, and we have the same birth date. But today, I'm going to let her share her career journey. So to my viewers, please welcome my best friend, Chef Mica.
Hi! Hi, Kat!
Hi, Mick. How are you feeling today?
Nervous. Honestly, I'm nervous. I'm not used to this kind of stuff. But because you're my best friend, so I'm supporting you. And to be able to share my career journey to your viewers as well.
Yes, thank you very much for joining me today. All right, so let's jump in the time right after college. You've kind of known the career path you are going to embark quite early, right? So tell us, what was your plan after graduating from college?
So basically, after college, my plan was to work. So we went to Cebu, right? You, me, Michelle, everyone in Sizzlers. And you were lucky enough to have had a job right away before we even graduated. So when I went there, I applied for pastry related job because basically that's what I'm doing ever since like second year. I've been doing workshops every summer. But unfortunately, after 2 months, I wasn't able to find a job. So I went back to our province because my mom suggested that why don't you study pastry instead. I had an instructor before. His name is Chef Jesuit Nugas, a very known pastry chef here and in the US. So he suggested to me and my mom that I'm going to be teaching pastry in Cagayan, which is in Monster Kitchen. Why don't you go there and study for like 3 to 4 months, which is like professional baking and pastry art. So because I was frustrated, I wasn't able to get a job related to pastry because basically it's not easy to find chef job there in the Philippines. So I decided, okay, why not, so that I can enhance my skills more. So I went back and then I decided to go to Cagayan and study there for 4 to 5 months.
And then after studying,
when I was still studying there, I also joined some professional competitions, which really helped me a lot to grow. And then we actually won gold. So after my graduation, I decided to open my own business, which is like home-based business. So basically, I just accepted orders and I was based home. So I'm making it at home and I'm delivering it to my clients. And I introduced dessert tables. I was making, I was the first one to introduce dessert tables. And then I was making personalized cakes, wedding cakes. And also, during those time, I also studied balloon art, which also helped me with my business. So I was doing also centerpieces made in balloons, some arcs, and so many kinds of stuff. I was also making invitations. It's kind of like a package already.
yeah, I remember, and you were all doing this by yourself.
Yes. I was doing it alone. So like after my graduation, I became very busy. And during December, it was a very, very busy days. My immune system went down because I wasn't sleeping anymore. There was so much orders that I couldn't sleep. I had no time to sleep anymore. So by January, I got sick. I had dengue, and then it was a very scary moment of my life. I went to Cebu because of that. I had enlargement of the heart. Basically, it wasn't good. So to Sinaloa, we met that time, right?
So how did your first business venture went?
It went well, actually. It was so well that I decided to open a small cake shop so that people can come to me and I can talk to them like personally. They can come to my cake shop. I was doing cupcakes with one of the famous cafe in Dipolog that time. It was Chapters. And then it was good. I had packages and so many orders, so many requests. It went well, actually. It really went well.
Yeah, you were busy, you were productive. So, what convinced you to work abroad?
Okay, so it was like this. My sister is already going to graduate high school, and my other sister is already in college. So my mom asked me, "What's your plan?" So even me, I was confused also. And then I don't like to stay in the polo, especially when most of my friends are abroad. Like you were in Qatar, Raquel was in UAE. Everyone else is not in our province. So I was like, no, I don't like to stay here. Why would I stay in the polo? So I told my mom, okay, I will close down my business because I don't want to stay there, and I'll go to Cebu, find a job there. So I was like expecting, okay, maybe my experience is enough to find a job. It was the peak of my business when I closed it down, actually.
Yeah.
So we closed everything, we packed up everything, I sold my stuff, and then we went to Cebu. Then I started applying in Cebu. I went to all the hotels there, and unfortunately, no one wants to hire me. I was so frustrated that I got depressed. I don't even want to go out from our condo anymore. I was always crying. And then remember that time I was always talking to you. We were always video calling, and you even helped me to find a job. You were in Marriott Marquis that time.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, they cannot hire me because of our government laws. Right? And that was a low position that time also. So basically, I need to start from the lowest position. So I got really frustrated. I was always crying that time. I don't know why. Maybe because I was used to working so much, and then suddenly I'm not doing anything. So I told myself, okay, if ever Marriott will accept me, it's fine. I would be happy. But if not, my second option will be with Raquel, which is here in UAE.
Yeah.
It was hard also. It's not easy going here if you don't have any job offer.
That's what I wanted to ask. How did your life abroad started?
It's not easy coming here without any job offer, right? So I asked Raquel, how did you do it? I asked some of my friends who are already working here, how did you do it? And they told me we did this. Basically they got tourist visa, and then I was so depressed. My mom told me, okay, do what you have to do. I will support you, which is I'm very, very thankful to my mom, because ever since day one, she's been really supportive of what I want to do. So she let me do my stuff. So I searched in the internet an agency that can help me. And then I talked to this agent, and then basically I need to go to Manila to meet her. She will help me how to apply for this tourist visa, and she explained to me how to do it like this and like that. She really helped me, and she even suggested that, Mica, why don't you take the 3 months tourist visa? I said, okay. For me that time, all I want is to go somewhere. I just need a place for me to grow or for me to start over. I just want to leave Philippines, period. Because for me, it's like there's no opportunity in the Philippines. So, okay. One of the reasons why I got very frustrated also, because during that time, my grandmother was diagnosed with lung cancer.
Yeah.
So, and I was with her. There was an unfortunate circumstances that I wasn't able to go with her in the US. So I decided to come here in UAE. But before I even flew there, I went to Singapore for 3 days. Yeah, I then did a tour there. And then from Singapore, I went to Abu Dhabi, and I met Raquel and Prey. But it wasn't easy because I don't have any job. I have 3 months to find a job.
Yeah.
So I stayed on a bed space because that's the cheapest place you can stay here. You can pay just for a bed for like 600 dirhams.
Yeah.
But good thing it's like with internet and electricity already. I was lucky enough that I was with Filipinas. They're very good to me. They helped me a lot. The landlady also, she helped me. I was walking in the city in Abu Dhabi. Whatever hotel I saw, I give my CV. Like I go inside all the hotels that I can ever see and give my CV. Also because I didn't do it only for one day. I've been doing it for like, I think 1 month. I did it for 1 month, just walking around Abu Dhabi and send CV.
Wow.
Like,
And
I didn't care.
did you get any response?
Yes, I got one from Gloria. It's a new hotel. It's like 3-star only. But for me that time, coming here was already a blessing. To be able to come here was already a blessing, because when I flew here in the airport, there were people who were offloaded.
Oh,
They
yeah?
weren't able to fly. Yeah,
Oh, really?
not all, because our government got really strict. So there are like 4 people who weren't able to fly. They paid for their ticket, they have visa, but the immigration didn't allow them to fly. So I was lucky.
Wow.
From then on, I got lucky. So basically, I got a call from Gloria Hotel. It's not a known hotel, but for me that time, I told myself like, okay, whatever job I got, the first thing, I will gladly accept it. Because for me, that is what God has given me. Like, that is for me, basically. So, okay. But they only offered me 1,000 dirhams. Can you imagine how low that one? But for me, it was like, okay, I have a job. I'm good.
Yeah.
As long as I can sign a contract, it's okay.
Yeah.
After that call, they did not call me, like after how many weeks. And then one day, a hotel called me.
Another hotel.
Yeah, it's another hotel. I also applied there, and then I got an interview and it went well. And then they told me they will call me back after a couple of weeks. So I just waited. But even though I was already waiting for their response, I was still applying online and like going everywhere, giving my CV. Even though they already told me that you're gonna get hired like this and like that, because we'll never know. Some companies, they will tell you, okay, we will hire you, but actually they will not. They just let you expect something like that.
Yeah, and you were counting your days because your visa is gonna expire soon.
Yeah, exactly. I got already only 3 months.
Yeah.
So on the first month, luckily, City Seasons called back. And then they told me I need to go back to the hotel. They will schedule me to sign my offer letter, which I was very, very happy. And not only that, they offered me Comi 1 position. So basically, yeah, the Gloria Hotel, they offered me Comi 3, which is the lowest position.
Yeah.
But actually that time I was already happy that they will hire me. I was not complaining or something. But of course, maybe God like thought things that I deserve more or whatsoever. So City Seasons offered me Comi 1, which I was very, very happy. And then I signed the contract. And then after that, Gloria Hotel called and they told me I need to sign the offer letter. But I told them, I'm sorry, I already got a job. And then they even told me that, why? I told you we're going to hire you. But of course, I told them, sorry, but they offered me a higher position. They said, okay. So, okay, after the offer letter, we cannot work right away. We need to wait for our visa, for our employment visa.
That time, it was really different before, no? Even in Qatar and with the Philippines, it really changed. So tell us your visa experience in Abu Dhabi.
For me, I was very lucky because that was January. They changed the law that time. I remember Raquel and Prey, they had to exit the country to be able to change their visa. So they need to go to Iran, and Iran is a very, very strict country. They need to wear abaya and everything else, and then they need to stay there until their visa is approved. In my case, I don't need to exit the country because during that time, there was a new law that if my visa wasn't expired yet, they just need to change the visa from like tourist visa to employment visa, which I was really happy because that time my mom was very, very scared because she was watching this Maalaala Mo Kaya, and same time also there was a story in Maalaala where there's a Filipina who went to Iran and then it was very hard for her. Basically, she got really scared because she's living in the States. So, some of the people there, the mindset of Middle East, right? So I told her, no need for me to go out, to exit the country. They just need to change my visa. That's it. So I was really lucky.
Yeah, and then so you started your job with City Seasons.
Yes, I
As
started my job in City Seasons. Yeah. At first, it was difficult
yeah.
because it was my first time working outside Philippines.
Yeah.
And then
I'm gonna ask you, what was your first impression working with the other nationalities?
at first, I was curious
Mm-hmm.
and scared, I think, because I don't know these people, basically.
Yeah.
I don't know them. But the good thing is, they were really, really good to me. I
Mm.
struggled at first when it comes to communication because, in Middle East,
Yeah.
they communicate differently. You
Mm.
need to shortcut your English for them to understand you, and then sometimes you need to break your English, especially when it comes to like some of the nationalities, right?
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
So I adjusted myself with them, and then they were really good at me and my pastry chef also, and I was able to express how I work because it's an open kitchen, so they allow me to do whatever I want.
At
And
least,
at work, it's like we're just having fun because my workmates are almost same as my age. So
yeah.
it's just like we're playing around.
Mm-mm.
Yeah. At the same time, it's good for me because I kind of like learn how Middle East hotels do their job. So it's a good thing for me. At least if in the future I had plans on like working in bigger companies, I know now how it works.
Yeah. At least you
So
had
that's it. It was good. It was
good.
a really, really good experience actually. And until now, I'm still in contact with my coworkers before.
Cool. Now share us your career growth because we both know you've grown your career, especially there in the Middle East. So from Komi 1 in Abu Dhabi.
Yes. From Comi One, well, thanks to you. You're always telling me, Mika, it's fine. You work in Abu Dhabi, and then from there you gain experience, and then I will take you from there. That
Yeah.
was our plan, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So we're always in contact all the time.
Mm.
I mean, until now we're always. It's not after college. We've been always in contact. So something happened to me. I had lump in my breast area that time. Yeah. And then I got operated. And then during that time, I remember you messaged me, Mika, send me your CV. We have an opening here. Let me chef, cake artist like this. I said, okay, okay. I was in the hospital that time.
Mm.
I was sending my CV, and then you just told me, just send me whatever you have there and I will
Yeah.
edit it. So I
Yeah.
sent it to you, and you were even the one who edited it, right?
I remember I edited your CV, I put up your portfolio.
Yeah. Yeah, so you were the ones like you really, really want me to go there. And like
Yes.
of course me to know.
Yeah.
Like for me, I'm like, okay, this is it, I hope. So after my operation, I had 10 days sick leave. And
Okay.
then during that time, you're telling me, Mika, you have an interview, you need to do the assessment. So I did all those things during my sick leave. And then after that, when I came back to work the first day, the executive pastry chef of Marriott Marquis, which was Chef Aurel, he interviewed me.
Yeah.
I was so scared that time because of course it's Marriott. It's just not like an ordinary company or hotel chain. It's big, right?
Yeah.
So he interviewed me, and then after 3 days, I got an email, an offer letter. And then I was so happy. I was so happy. Cheers for that. I was so happy. Then after a week, they gave me my visa.
It was
So
very fast.
it was really, really fast. And I didn't spend anything, like very
Yeah.
fast. And then not only that, they were the ones who did all documents and stuff. So I resigned from City Seasons. It was like a year and 3 months from working there. So I
Okay.
resigned. I flew to Qatar,
Yeah.
Doha.
I picked you up
Yeah.
in the airport.
Yes, and then I remember we had our first picture also in your room. I slept in your room the first night because I got scared. But I was really, really nervous that time, Kat. Because
Why?
I didn't know how it works in 5-star hotel. I've only been working in 4-star, and it's like a dry hotel. It's semi-government hotel. It's like basically just a simple hotel, not like Marriott has 12 outlets.
Yeah, 12
We have
restaurants.
cake shop.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have cafe, and in our cafe, there's like massive amounts of like whole cakes,
Yeah.
individual cakes.
Yeah.
Our ice creams are homemade,
Yeah.
chocolates are homemade,
Yeah.
and then I'm doing personalized cake also, like fondant cakes.
Yeah.
It was a really, really good experience for me also. I really, really learned a lot, especially from Chef Aurel. Until now, I'm still in contact with him also sometimes.
It was good because the hotel we used to work at Marriott Marquis,
Yes,
it was a large hotel. It had 700 rooms and it's really a highly operating hotel. You know, it was very in demand. Yeah, I remember.
very busy. We have so many outside caterings as well.
Yeah.
At first, it was hard for me, but eventually I got used to it.
Yeah.
And not only that, you were there, so to spend time together,
Yes.
going out.
So
But then you left me. But you left me. You went somewhere.
You can join me here too.
So, so it's fine. But I remember you told me, Mick, I can go now. No, you can be. You're okay here, right? Tino is here. I can go now. I said, yeah. What else I can do? So you let me to go there, and then you left me. But it was fun. Working on the same company with one of my best friends.
Yeah.
I mean, like we've been together everywhere.
Yeah.
Bacolod, Cebu, Boracay, everywhere.
Dream.
And then
dream.
Before I came to Qatar, remember you visited me here also in Abu Dhabi during our birthday,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And then in October, when I went on vacation in the Philippines, I had the stopover in Qatar also. I visited you there also.
Yes.
Remember?
Yeah.
And then I stayed in Marriott Marquis, which
Yes.
eventually my future hotel.
You joined in Qatar as
Demi chef.
So-
Demi chef de partie / assistant cake artist.
Oh, diba, Mika? From
Yes.
Call me one to
From Komi 1 to Demi chef,
Yes.
assistant cake artist. And even if you left, it was also okay because Jmar, he
Yeah.
also got hired. Like we helped him, no?
Yeah, so we
And
managed
Tinoy also was there.
Yeah. So we managed to bring in some of our classmates in college.
Yes.
So nang-recruit.
Nang-recruit ta.
So
Which by the way, they're still there.
yeah, they're still there. So Tinoy was there, Jay Sibelius, and Jay Mar. Yeah, and they are still there.
And they're telling me, find us work there. We're going there. We talked yesterday.
They want to move
Yeah, after they want to come here also. I said yes after this pandemic.
Yeah.
Good thing Qatar is already open, so we can just go back and forth now.
That's the good thing with Marriott, and that's what I liked about it. You know, once you're in the company, it is really not easy, obviously, but it is more convenient and more accessible for you to jump in another property in a different place, but it's still the same company.
Yes, that's what happened to me. So after 2 years and a half, I think it was time for me to move because I was not learning anything anymore, and I had some personal issues there as well.
Yeah. Shout out to Pearl who wanted to ask another question.
Yeah, let's forget about that. Anyway,
Okay.
it was I had a personal issue there. I really prayed to God. Like I told God that whatever your plan is for me, I will gladly accept it because I was really, really down that time. I was frustrated with work, with everything else.
Yeah,
So I was just praying. As what you said, the good thing with Marriott is we have this Marriott MGS. That's the advantage of the benefits of Marriott employees. We can look for a job in Marriott MGS.
Yeah.
And the good thing about it is they will prioritize us.
Yeah.
Because we're already in the company.
MGS stands for Marriott Global Source. So if you're an employee in Marriott, you have this access of all the careers in Marriott worldwide, and you can easily apply, and you can actually just apply HR to HR, like they're gonna process it internally. Like you don't literally have to start again from zero, like how you would apply before.
Dili na from scratch.
Yeah, they will
So from there, I looked for a job in Marriott MGS and then whatever job I can find. But my first option really was Abu Dhabi. I want to come back here.
Yeah.
Because it was actually fun living here before. I mean, Qatar is also a nice country, but we both know that Qatar is a very, very strict country, right?
Yeah. No, yeah, but Qatar was good for career. And that's what I liked about it.
Yeah, for career, yes.
Yeah.
It was nice, but it's not as open as UAE.
Yeah, it's not
But they have their reasons, and it's a very, very good reason why they are very strict. So basically, I applied all the CDP position that was offered there in Marriott MGS, and I was just praying, like, I not only there, I was also applying in LinkedIn, everywhere I can apply. And then I was just praying because something happened to me, and then after a week, when that happened to me, St. Regis called. It was just the right time for me, like. And then I remember I had an interview in the locker. The HR here told me, napa daw sila daghang i-interview. But then, it was my advantage because 50% of the paperworks are already done sa ako. Okay, I'm already a Marriott, right?
Yeah.
So I said, okay. So I just waited. And then she also told me to inform HR, which what you said, that I was applying there because they need to send the documents to them. So I said, okay, like this. So I just continued what I was doing. And then after a week, they called me back. And then I got an interview with executive pastry chef. And then I got an offer letter, which I was really, really happy. Actually, it was a mixed emotion, Kat.
Yeah.
I was happy in Qatar because we both know we had so many friends there.
Yeah.
Daghang Bisaya dito.
It's like a family pod dito.
Yeah, especially daghang mga Bisaya, sila Pearl, tapos si Tinoy, and then Jay's there.
Yeah.
And then I had a close friend also from pastry, which was Nindy. We got really, really close. It was a very emotional moment for me because for my part, I want to leave because I want to grow my career.
Yeah.
And I had some personal reasons as well.
Yeah.
But I wanted to stay because I got really, really close to the people there already.
You get comfortable. You get attached.
Yeah, it's difficult. It's difficult to start from scratch, especially to a place where I don't know anyone. Like when I went there, you were there.
Yeah.
So I was happy. I was comfortable because I had someone who was already there. Then I know someone already. I remember that time when you went to France and then we talked that time, and then I told you, right, that I'm so frustrated, and it's weird to imagine that even though we were on the same village, but we rarely see each other, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
We rarely see each other, but the thought of like you were just there comforts me.
Yeah.
But during that time that you weren't there, it's like homesick.
Yeah. Something
because
is missing.
there was no one, like, right? Because you weren't there, like I cannot go to your room and just talk, right? So anyway, so I told myself, this is I think this is God's plan. We need to sacrifice in order for us to grow.
We need to move on.
We need to move on.
We need to stick with our goals. So you cannot let your emotions and other issues hang you wherever you are.
Exactly.
Stuck you because this and that. So
actually, marag kuan pod to, kanang right time ra pod to. Pero kung baga for myself, God planned everything. That's what I always tell myself. Everything has a reason.
Yeah, me too.
Everything has a reason.
Yeah.
So it was hard.
For sure.
It was hard coming here at first. First 3 months was struggle. I was depressed. I was always crying. And then, although Raquel and Prey is here, my accommodation is very far from the city. So I cannot see them like anytime.
Yeah.
And then we have different schedules as well. But then I was lucky enough to be working in St. Regis, which is one of the best hotels here in Abu Dhabi. It's a luxury hotel.
Yeah.
It's known to have the highest suspended suite in the world.
Yeah.
So to be able to work here is like, you know.
You joined there as what?
I joined here as chef de partie. So again, another position, higher position. So cheers for CDP. So, it's like every time I move to a hotel, my career also grows.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing.
That's
yeah. I mean, like when I was in Marriott, it really helped me a lot.
Yeah. That's why I told you, because I really have the confidence that you will grow there. Well, because obviously I joined there first, so like I kind of know how it goes. Like once you get the foundation, and as long as you work hard, obviously you work hard, and the executive committees will see it, and if they find potential in you, your career will definitely grow.
Of course. And then not only that, I worked with a very diverse team. Like we were all 19 staff in pastry.
Yeah.
And it's like 16 or 17 different nationalities.
Yeah.
And can you imagine?
Yeah, that's what I
17
like.
Different. Yeah, it's very diverse. And then we really got along each other, which is really, really good. That's what I miss. Like my team there was like one of the best pastry team I had. Until now, we're still communicating and we're helping each other. Because of the pandemic, they had a hard time looking for a job. So we're just constantly communicating and finding job. I mean, like we help them with our connections.
Yeah.
So I've worked with Italian, Indonesian, Thailand, very diverse. Like
Romanian.
Indian, Romanian, Chef Aurel, Romanian, and French, Turkish. It was really nice to be able to work with different nationalities and to know about their culture and how they work. It's good.
Yeah. Good. So
Yes.
would you go back to running your own business again someday?
Yeah, I don't know. I have this goal that I want to be able to buy a building.
Yeah.
It's just a goal to be able to buy a building.
You never know.
Yeah, we'll never know. And then on the first floor, I'll have my coffee shop. I also cook, so I want to make cakes and then serve some savory food as well. And then second floor will be like baking supplies. And then I always wanted to teach pastry, like baking. So on the third floor, my plan was to have like a small school or like a workshop.
Cool.
It was my goal.
Yeah, why not?
Why not?
Yeah, why not?
In the future,
Not in the Philippines, not in Abu Dhabi. I don't know. Maybe here or
we'll
somewhere
see
else.
my journey. I'm working on something for my future.
Yes. We'll never know. Imagine myself, Mick. Imagine ka nga na akong France.
Organic. Remember ka before?
Oh.
College pa ta. Yeah, dito ta sa atbang sa school na canteen.
Oh.
And then you, me, Nico, Michelle, we were talking about like, 5 years from now, we'll see in Hong Kong. Mick, we'll go to Singapore. We'll do showing there. Remember ka?
Yeah, mga
And see
ambitious
10 years and yes,
yes,
we need to be ambitious.
Yeah.
We need to be ambitious. And we actually did it. We had our reunion, remember, in Vietnam?
Yes. It was very funny.
Our first ever reunion.
It was very funny. We went to Vietnam and we actually like planned it very random. And like within a month, we said, yeah, let's go to Vietnam. And
yeah, let's
we
go,
took
right?
the flight. And we flew to Vietnam.
Yeah, but it was really fun.
Yeah.
We were supposed to go in Bali, right?
Yeah,
but because of the pandemic, it was cancelled.
Hopefully
soon.
Yeah.
I can visit you there, or you can visit me wherever I am in the future,
For sure. So, what challenges at work do you still face up to today?
my career, there's always a place for growth.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that you got promoted, you already know everything.
Yeah.
No, it will always be like you need to learn more because every day there's something new. So of course, even though I'm already chef de partie, I still struggle with a lot of things. I still need to learn a lot of things. And I'm thankful that my boss, she's been teaching me a lot lately because she went for vacation. So I need to learn everything, which is, it was very stressful, but it taught me a lot of stuff actually. To be able to handle one department alone.
Yeah.
It was good experience. Until now, I'm still struggling, Kat. Until now, I still need to learn a lot of things. And learning is non-stop.
Yeah, it's endless everywhere. You know, like
It's endless, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. It will never end. Like even us here, yes, Ryan and I worked in the restaurants before and now we're running our own, but that doesn't mean like we know everything, you know? Like there's always something new, there's always different challenges. But it's nice. We enjoy what we do. So that's why we're still doing it.
For me, I was just lucky enough that I really love what I'm doing because it's my passion. Ever since like second year college, I've been going to workshops every year, every summer. Both of us were doing summer school in Cebu, right?
Yeah, I remember actually Mika and I, we joined some competitions, cake decorating, but it's
We joined a competition in Cagayan also.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was more really her. I was just helping.
Yeah, after that workshops, summer classes, when we came back to school, they said that we're going to join a cake decorating competition. Huh? Okay. But it was fun.
Yeah.
Because we were both doing it, no? So it's like adventure.
Yeah. We were always like into new adventures and challenges. You see? Even back in the
Yes.
days in college.
I don't know, but it was fun.
Yeah,
Like doing those things, Boracay days, and then we lived together in Boracay with Raquel. We lived together in Cebu.
Yes. Lastly, what advice will you give to the aspiring pastry chefs in the midst of this pandemic?
Well, not only to the aspiring pastry chef, but to all the youths or chefs, basically chefs, because I know in the Philippines, it's very hard to look for a job, especially chef-wise. It's not easy. And then in the Philippines, the salary of a chef is very low. It's like basic. Just be strong and then do whatever you can. Because like me, I was very down so many times, but I just prayed to God and then I told him like I would do my best. I would do my best to be able to do what I love. So just guide me or whatsoever. So just be strong. Do what you have to do. Always work with passion because it's very, very important to work with passion. And then just keep going. Don't give up. And one day you will get there. It will take time, but you will get there eventually.
For sure. Yes. Well, thank you very much, Mick, for sharing your career journey in my channel today.
You're welcome. Hopefully, I can help or I can inspire a lot of people from this segment of yours.
Yes, because you've really grown your career and it's another different story, you know. You've started from having your own business to growing your career, whereas other people they grow their career and then have their own business.
Yeah, so many people actually ask me why I stopped my business. But a different story. Every person has its story, right?
Yeah, different priorities, different timings. So. But yeah, thank you very much. I really enjoyed today. I hope to see you very soon. Thank you all for watching. A bientôt.
Thank you. Please like and subscribe. Amazing Katrina Jane.
Thank you.
See ya.
Bye.